What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. If you guys are new, my name is Mike. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, New Year. Once again, we are back with another video for the new year. First of all, I just want to thank all of you guys for supporting me through 2017, because once again, my initial goal was to have 1,000 subscribers, and we totally doubled that, and actually more than doubled that. We're at, I think, 2.3 while I'm filming this video. So I just want to thank you guys for all your support, for all the likes, comments, stuff like that. It just really means a lot. But with all of that aside, let's get back to the video. So once again, we are in the van. It is freezing. I don't want to jinx anything for all you guys that actually live in Winnipeg, but we didn't get a lot of snow this year. Usually we have like 4 or 5 feet of snow. Maybe not 5 feet. 5 feet's a lot. For today's video, I want to talk about something that's really dear to my heart. And that is my first car and how I saved up and bought an EVO for my first car. You guys know me because of my EVO 10. You know, that's cool because that's the car I actually showed you guys on the channel. But what some of you guys don't know is that's actually my second EVO. My first car I actually imported from Japan. It was a 1996 Lancer Evolution 4. It was such, you know, a fun car to drive. It felt completely different than an EVO 10. Like, if the EVO 10 is the only EVO you've driven, you have to make a new friend that has an old EVO, because those things just feel raw. They feel so different. And it's so cool shifting with your left hand as opposed to your right hand. So enough about that. I do want to talk about how I was able to save up, because I feel like in the new year, you guys probably have a lot of New Year's resolutions and goals. I kind of want to try and inspire you guys and tell you guys how I was able to save up for an EVO for my very first car. And I'm going to start off by saying it wasn't easy. I was working at a gas station since I was 15 years old, so around grade 10 in high school. Now, it wasn't easy because most of my friends, they went out at lunch. We went out to play pool, we went to a restaurant, got food, and stuff like that. But I wasn't exactly able to go out because I was so dead set on saving up for a car that wherever I could, I scrounged up every dollar and saved it, because I was so dead set on buying a car. I would have done anything just to be able to save up and get me one step closer to buy that car. Ever since I was around 11, 12 years old, I was always into cars. My dad, if you guys don't know, had his own repair shop. And every summer I would go there and I'd always be surrounded by cars. And I was so dead set on it that I didn't want any normal car. I wanted something different. My uncle came over that year. First of all, he asked me my budget. I told him my budget was around $10,000 at the time. And it's hard saving up for that initial $10,000, because that's the only $10,000 that you've ever had in your life. Like, that is your first hard-earned money. My uncle told me to save up for an EVO. I didn't even know what an EVO was. So I looked up what an EVO was and I slowly studied it. And how I would gauge how fast a car was isn't by 0 to 60 times. I would actually look up the quarter mile time and compare it to other cars that I wanted at that time. And I was actually surprised, because I thought two-door cars were fast cars. I was actually so amazed by the EVO that I soon realized, like, holy shit, this is a fast car. It's a 4-door, but it's a fast car. And obviously, while researching about EVOs, it's close to impossible to not find out about the WRC. I was honestly amazed that the EVO was a rally car and it was raced and it was pushed to the very limit. I started watching rally videos and I found out who Tommy Mäkinen is, and I was just like, boom, in love with the car instantly, because not only was it a fast car, but it was a rally car that was put on the street. And now, I'm not making this video so I can convince you guys all to buy EVO 4s or an EVO or something like that. If you guys take it that way, awesome. I always like making new car guys and making new people who love EVOs. So I immediately got the bug and used the part of me that wanted the EVO so bad and so much to just push myself and save as much as I could. And after a year and 6 months, I was able to save up close to $10,000 and start importing my own car. Like, imagine being your parents at this point. Your 15-year-old kid is gonna walk up to you and be like, Mom, Dad, I have about $6,000 right now. I wanna import a car from Japan. No, they're not gonna say yes to that. If you guys are active watching my videos, watching my build, you're gonna see my dad a lot in my videos, and he shows me how to fix cars and how to properly modify the parts I want to add onto my car. If you guys are active watching my videos, you would probably get the first impression as my dad being really helpful and willing with my car, and you know, by all means he is. But he wasn't like that at first, especially when I walked up to him and said, I want to import a car from Japan. The smart decision is to buy a car locally, because if you send your $7,000, $8,000 off into Japan and then you buy a car here and then you have them shipped here, you've never seen the car, and my dad isn't going to approve if I ever do find an EVO 4. I'm going to end up spending my money on a car that my dad wanted me to get, not that I wanted to get. I wanted to buy a car that I was not only proud of, that I can show my friends and be like, look, this is my hard work. After many months of convincing my dad and just nagging him and basically begging him to allow me and help me out, he soon agreed with me. He said, fine, look, this is your money. You go ahead and buy it, but don't hold me liable if anything happens to the car. If it's not what you think it is, if it needs a lot of work, I'm paying for it. And obviously, I agreed to that because that was my initial plan. I wanted a car that I could save up for and be proud of. After a few months, I was able to save up for the car and be one of, if not the first person in my friend group to have a car. After a few months of, you know, having my car, obviously I got all my friends to get the car bug as well. Some parents, they're willing to help out their kids and save up and buy a car. Help, I mean, some parents say, look, if you can save up $5 grand, I'll double that so you can buy a car. Other parents just go ahead and buy their kids a car because maybe it was something that they didn't have when they were younger, or maybe it was something that their parents didn't do for them when they were younger. I don't know, but some parents are like that. And I'm talking to you guys that don't have parents like that. Parents more like mine that said, if you want a car, save up for it yourself. If you can't do it, you don't have a car. Now, when I was saving up, I was pretty upset because I didn't understand that why my parents were making me go through all of this, why my parents didn't want to help me with my car. Not only was it from Japan, but you know, they just didn't want to help me initially. After all my friends got their cars, my friends had like 350s, WRXs, STIs, a Dart. I soon came to realize why my parents did that, and it was actually a really valuable lesson. Not only did it teach me how to budget my money, how to save my money, and how to think about the future instead of just thinking of right now, it made me also feel accomplished to say that I bought an EVO for my first car and I did it all myself. And that's something personally I'm super proud of, because, you know, no offense to any of you guys, if you know your parents helped you out with your car, nothing against you guys at all, but you know, for you guys that are saving up for your car, that day that you're handed the keys to your first car is the best feeling in the world. Now that I look back at it, if I can do it, you guys could all do it. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Once again, it was hard. I saved up every dollar I could, except like on my friends' birthdays or Christmas or something like that. You obviously have to spend your money because you need to get gifts and stuff like that. But wherever I could, I would save my money just because I wanted that car so bad. And even though if your parents don't want to help you, the feeling of accomplishment at the back of your head feels so good, just to think that I saved up and bought my own car and it's mine. Like, no one can take that away from you. You may not have the nicest car out there, you may not have the nicest car in your friend group, but hey, you saved up for it. And you know, I'm obviously making this video, I'm trying to help inspire some of you guys that are saving up for cars right now, and I just think it's fitting for the new year You guys all have goals, resolutions. I obviously want to help and inspire some of you guys to do what I did, and not to feel bad if your parents don't want to help you or can't help you. I'm just saying you guys can do it. Obviously, some of you guys may have more bills to pay than I do when I was 15, but you know, I just want to say you guys can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. And some of you guys may look at this video and be like, no, there was no action in it, or I didn't show my EVO in this video. But if I can just inspire one person to be like, you know what, if this guy did it, I can do it too. If I can just inspire one person, honestly, that's enough for me, because I didn't have a person telling me that I can do it when I first did it. So if I can even give one of you guys just a little push to be able to go out there, maybe get that first job, maybe start saving up, that's honestly enough for me. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, at Anti-Perfect Society. I do update all of, I'm fairly active on that Instagram. I have 2 others, but I wouldn't recommend following them. Just follow the Anti-Perfect Society one, that's my main one. If you guys want to talk to me about a certain video, or you guys have a question, or you guys just want to talk about cars in general, hit me up, because I'm always down to DM and talk to you guys. And it's always so cool, especially if you guys are from, like, I messaged someone from Egypt, from the States, you know, and I want to hear about all the different car cultures and car scenes that you guys may have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Anti-Perfect Society. Peace out, and make it happen.